Why Argentina wear blue and white? When Argentina walk onto a football pitch, you recognize them instantly, before you see the names, before you see the number 10, before the first pass is even played. Blue, white, stripes. It is one of the most famous shirts in football history. Messi wore it, Maradona wore it, millions of fans wear it like a second skin. But here is the strange part. Argentina's most iconic football shirt did not begin as a football idea. It began with soldiers, revolution, and a color choice that historians still cannot fully explain. Most people will tell you Argentina wear blue and white because of the national flag. And they are right. But that is only the first layer. Because if you follow the shirt backwards, you do not end up in a stadium. You end up beside a river in 1812, with a man named Manuel Belgrano trying to solve a very simple problem. How do your soldiers know who is on their side? Long before Argentina became La Albiceleste, football in the country was still young. The sport arrived through British influence, through schools, clubs, railway workers, and immigrants. By the late 19th century, organized football was growing quickly in Argentina. And in 1902, Argentina played one of its first official international matches against Uruguay in Montevideo. But they were not wearing the famous striped shirt yet. That day, Argentina wore a light blue shirt, white shorts, and black socks. So the color was already there. But the icon was not. No famous stripes, no modern Argentina look. Just a simple light blue shirt. And that matters because it tells us something important. Argentina did not invent a football identity from nothing. The team was borrowing from a national identity that already existed. Light blue and white were already patriotic colors. They were used in badges, flags, and military symbols. They were not just decoration. They meant belonging. But that raises the real question. Where did those colors come from in the first place? To answer that, we have to go back almost a century before Argentina's first football internationals. In 1812, Manuel Belgrano was commanding revolutionary forces during the struggle for independence from Spain. His troops needed a clear symbol, something that separated them from royalist forces. Something simple enough to recognize, something people could wear. So Belgrano proposed a national cockade, a small badge made in light blue and white. The government approved it on February 18th, 1812. And then, just days later, Belgrano used those same colors for something much bigger, a flag. On February 27th, 1812, in Rosario, beside the Paraná River, Argentina's flag was raised for the first time. That is the hidden origin of the football shirt. Not a designer's sketch, not a brand campaign, not a marketing decision. A military symbol became a national symbol. And later that national symbol became a football symbol. But this is where the story gets more complicated. Because you may have heard the simple explanation. Argentina's blue and white represent the sky and the clouds. It is a beautiful story. It is easy to remember. And honestly, it feels right. You look at the flag, and you can almost see it. Blue sky, white clouds, a nation under an open horizon. But official Argentine sources are much more careful. They point out that Belgrano never clearly explained exactly why he chose those colors. So the sky and clouds explanation may be part of Argentina's popular memory. But it is not the full proven story. Some historians connect the colors to earlier revolutionary symbols. Others point to Spanish Bourbon imagery, especially the Order of Charles III, which also used blue and white. And there is another twist. Scientific analysis of one of the oldest Argentine flags found that its blue may have been closer to ultramarine than the pale sky blue people imagine today. So the honest answer is this: Argentina's football shirt comes from the flag. The flag comes from Belgrano's colors. But the deepest origin of those colors is still partly uncertain. And that uncertainty makes the shirt even more interesting. Because the most recognizable kit in world football is built on a symbol everyone knows, but nobody can explain with total certainty. By 1908, the visual identity we recognize today had arrived. Argentina began wearing light blue and white vertical stripes, and once that shirt appeared, it stuck. The national flag has horizontal bands. But on a football shirt, vertical stripes do something different. They move. They stretch across a team standing for the anthem. They flash across the pitch when a winger sprints down the line. They turn the flag into motion. That is why the design works so well. It does not just copy the flag, it transforms it. The country's colors become something alive, a flag you can run in, a flag you can score in, a flag you can suffer in. And over time, those stripes stopped being just a uniform. They became a memory system. Think about Argentina's football history, and the shirt is always there. The 1930 World Cup final, the 1978 champions on home soil, Maradona in 1986, Messi lifting the World Cup in 2022. Different eras, different fabrics, different collars, different badges, but the same emotional signal. Blue and white means Argentina. And that is why the shirt feels older than the players wearing it. Every generation inherits it. Nobody owns it completely. Maradona added to it. Messi added to it. But the shirt was there before both of them, and it will be there after them. That is the power of a national kit. A club shirt represents a city, a neighborhood, a tribe. But a national shirt has to carry something heavier. It has to carry memory. It has to carry history. It has to make millions of people feel like they are standing under the same flag, even if they are on opposite sides of the world. And Argentina's shirt does that almost perfectly. The funny thing is, Argentina have not always looked exactly the same. The earliest national shirt was plain light blue. Their away shirts have often been dark blue. The shade of celeste has changed over time. Even the number and width of the stripes has changed from one generation to the next. But the idea survives every redesign. Blue, white, Argentina. That is how a football kit becomes bigger than clothing. It can change constantly and still feel ancient. So why do Argentina wear blue and white? Because a football team borrowed the colors of a nation. Because that nation borrowed them from a revolutionary symbol. And because that symbol came from a moment when people needed to know who they were standing with. That is what makes the shirt powerful. It is not just beautiful. It is not just traditional. It is a flag in motion. Every time Argentina walk onto the pitch, those old colors run again. And whether you see Messi, Maradona, or a kid wearing the shirt in the street, the message is the same. This is Argentina, blue and white, then, now, and forever. And now, I want to know. Which national team shirt has the greatest history in football? Comment your answer below and subscribe for more hidden history.